I'm Moench. I'm from Holland, Michigan. I am majoring in accounting. I run cross country and track here. My friends convinced me to join them on the cross country team back in 7th grade, and I've just grown to like it over the years and decided to keep running.
Run.
My parents ran, but nowhere near to the extent of which I do now. They just kind of do it to stay in shape. I decided to come here because it was a good business school, and it was smaller, which I kind of liked. I enjoy the people on the team because it's always just a good time.
Trips.
Yeah, we do. We get along, and we're in vans, so I mean, we're in kind of tight spaces because there's 11 of us roughly in a van going. It was like 8 hours both ways. Well, on days like today where we had an easier practice, we all talk a lot to each other and just about random stuff, you know. And then on the harder practices days, I kind of get random songs that pop into my head or just anything that goes in my head. I just kind of think about. An easy day is more like just like today we did 8 miles at probably about 7-minute pace, which is kind of slow, but a workout like what we did yesterday, we did 800s with a minute rest followed by a 400, and we had to do that 5 times, and that was after the 400 we had 3 minutes rest, so it's very just kind of rapid. Once we get to the course, we'll, depending on how well the course is marked, we might walk some of it, or we'll just start jogging, and we'll jog about 2 miles, and then we'll stretch and do some like dynamic warm-ups. Following that, we'll put on our spikes, head over to the line, do some strides, and then we'll start our race. We'll go out and try and race hard and give it everything we've got. Then afterwards, we'll go for a nice slow 1 to 2 mile cool down and cheer on the girls' team if they go before us or after us. Over the summer, our coach sent us out like a work schedule of just run this kind of general layout. So I ran all that, and on top of besides that, I did a couple 5Ks over the summer and a 10K. One of my personal goals for this year is to run under 28 minutes in a 8K by the end of the season. The closest I've come to that goal, I ran a 28:13 at Michigan State. I only get a glass of chocolate milk because that just helps. And it's just like the protein in it, and it just helps with like muscle recovery. We have leaders like Marcus Rogers and Silas, Marcus is a senior and Silas is a sophomore, who are leaders and just kind of, even if we're not all motivated, they'll try and help motivate us.